Alan, why Salon? You with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another chapter read from out of Ramses, Volume 1, Series 1. Look, the Son of Light. You got what I'm saying? I say this to you once again, this has been an enlightened read. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a read where that we have really educated ourselves about our ancestors. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to say this, if you believe in reincarnation, then you may understand that our soul, you feel what I'm saying? Our souls was there. You get me? Was there. We don't remember it. You feel me? We don't remember it. And some of you may, you know what I mean? Some of you may toot your horn and be honest with the world and say, yeah, I remember being there. I'm going to toot my horn and say, I don't remember being there. You feel what I'm saying? I don't remember nothing before the age of 3, 4 years old. You feel what I'm saying? I don't remember nothing. The only thing I could tell you that sparked my memory was the day that my brother said you want to see some magic. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when my memory kicked in right there. But enough with that. Let's get back into Kemet. You feel what I'm saying? And think about how they lived. You feel what I'm saying? Really think about how they lived. Really think about what was being taught back then. Really think about how, when you look at modern day, it was a time, you know what I mean? We had ciphers. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care if it was a smoke cipher. I don't care if it was just a cipher of men and women, or just women on women, or just men on men, building, knowledge, wisdom, everybody have their input. You get what I'm saying? Where that stuff went to? You get what I'm saying? Where has it went to? So I say this to you once again, you know what I mean? Be thankful that there is history that leads us to the structuring of this country that we live in right now. You get what I'm saying? Of this country that we live in right now. This man right here, Peter Hotel, you feel me? Get the book. This is the oldest book in the world. Get it. Get it. It's an audio. You can find it online. It's an audio. You will read some things in this book that you will understand that goes on in America right now. Look, let's dive into this reading, and enough with this intro. Let's roll. For 2 days, Ramses refused to eat or speak to anyone. Not sensing how deeply disappointed his friend was, stayed in the background like a quiet, helpful shadow. Yes, Ramses had made his first official appearance, and from now on would have a role in various state occasions. Unfortunately, he will hardly be more than a face in the crowd. In everyone's eyes, Shinar was still heir to the throne. Watcher sympathized with his master and stopped demanding his usual walks and play sessions. Now, Watcher is Ramses' dog. You got what I'm saying? Having to care for his dog finally brought Ramses out of his self-imposed exile. He called for his pet to be fed, and when Amunah brought in a meal for the prince as well, he gave in and ate it. I'm a conceited fool, Amunah. My father taught me a valuable lesson. Stop torturing yourself. I thought I was smarter than that. Is power so important to you? Not power, but the chance to be what I am. Now, how many of y'all gave yourself a chance to be who you want to be? How many? I never did. I'm going to tell you that. You know what I mean? Go on and be honest with yourself. I never did. You get what I'm saying? I had dreams of being a lawyer. I had an understanding of law before I ever got in trouble with the law. You feel what I'm saying? I had some things brewing in my head that I know now I should have spoke up. I should have said, how you do this? Mom, how you do this? You get what I'm saying? I should have buckled down, but being young, being not educated, being how to say this, being of silence, you feel what I'm saying? Silence, and not expressing what I want to do, how I want to do this. I led myself down a path for destruction. You feel me? A path for destruction. So There's nothing wrong with asking your kids at 4, 5 years old what you want to do with your life. Yeah, you're going to get G.I. Joe. Yeah, you're going to get I want to be a cowboy, cowgirl. Yeah, you're going to get I want to be a cashier clerk, because those are the toys you put in front of your kids. You feel me? Those are the things you put in front of your kids. So naturally, if they're playing with those things and they like those things, doesn't those things gravitate to their to gravitate to what they will want to be and what they will want to do? Figure it. Figure it. Ain't nothing wrong with putting a what they call them things, a telescope. Ain't nothing wrong with putting one of them in front of your kid's face. Let them, look at the moon, look at the stars. With the little thing in the science class, you look down and it magnifies stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I believe I had one when I was a kid. I believe my mama did buy me a little scientific set or something like that when I was a kid. The little backgammon games, well, I got the chessboard when I was about 5 years old, and that was due to a man my mom ended up marrying. But let's get back into this reading. I was so sure I was born to be Pharaoh all along. My father was showing me why it can never happen. I was blind. Can you accept your destiny? Do I still have one? Alma not fear for his friend's sanity. Ramses' despair was so profound that he might decide to risk his life in breakneck adventures. Only time would ease the disappointment, but patience was not among the prince's virtues. Sorry is having a party tonight, Amanai said softly. Would you go with me? If you want me to. Amanai tried to contain his delight. Everyday pleasures he thought would help Ramses find the road to recovery. Their childhood teacher and his wife had invited the best younger set to a fishing party, stocking their garden pond for the occasion. Each guest was given a stool and an acacia fishing pole. The biggest catch would be awarded splendid papyrus relating the adventures of Sinai the sailor, a classic tale enjoyed by generations of cultivated Egyptians. Now you know what cultivated means, right? We should. If you don't, go look it up. You get what I'm saying? Because see, you can be cultivated into good. You can be cultivated into devilish acts. You get me? And it says cultivated Egyptians, cultivated Kemites, cultivated Africans. You understand me? The young scribe seemed intrigued by this novel entertainment, so Ramses handed his pole over to his friend. Amanai didn't seem to understand that neither his devotion nor Aset's love could quench the fire that raged the prince's soul. Come on now. Come on now. The fire that fused. You feel what I'm saying? That woman couldn't do nothing for that man. Nothing. That was not the woman he get up and motivate himself off of. You feel me? That ain't the woman. That woman was engaged to his brother, so how could that be the woman? How? She had slept with the brother. Now she's sleeping with Ramses. You feel what I'm saying? Then the brother trying to kill him. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all better wake up, because that goes on today. That went on in my life. I just ain't trying to kill my brother. I tried to explain to my brother, we both could be hitting that. Why you ain't tell me? Time will only serve to fan the insatiable flame. It must be fed no matter what his faith dictated. He would not accept second best. Only two people fascinated him, his father and mother, the king and queen. It was their vision he wished to share, and none others. Sorry laid an affectionate hand on his former pupil's shoulder. You don't feel like fishing. It's a great idea. The party of the season, with you here, it had to be. Don't make fun of me, Sorry. I wasn't joking. The court respects you now. More than one person has mentioned how impressive you looked in the New Year's procession. The affable professor seemed to be sincere. He led Ramses to a tent where cool beer was being served. We're going to end this reading right there. And I just, I'm going to point some things out to you. Power can kill you. Power can make you feel you above what you're not above. You feel what I'm saying? Understanding your woman, understanding your man, helps. It really does. It really helps. You get what I'm saying? It helps you understand, okay, this woman don't love me no more. Okay, this man don't love me no more. Let me move on. Let me stop putting fuel into something that's not there anymore. You get what I'm saying? Now let's get into, the things about two brothers sharing a woman. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't do it because, I put it this way. This happened in the 80s. I would never have done it after knowing he would not come to me first and tell me. This woman told me what went on. You feel what I'm saying? And for us to be siblings, we owe each other loyalty, right? So there's no loyalty there, right? She wasn't my woman. You get what I'm saying? She wasn't my girlfriend. She was something that I was having sex with. Now, if this not my woman, something I'm having sex with, where's the loyalty? Where is that? Even if it's a woman, this is my girlfriend, where the loyalty at? You feel me? So the dividing of siblings been going on since the beginning of time, right? That went on in the Adam and Eve days. You get what I'm saying? Adam and Eve days. They are kids. Cain and Abel. You get what I'm saying? They're descendants. Cain and Abel. One died for some BS. You feel what I'm saying? Then when you look at Moses, not Moses, you look at what his name? Lot and Abraham. They was at war with each other. You get me? Then when you bring it up to date, and I don't want to hear, nah, that's a movie. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear Nasty Pastor, that's a movie. You look at Gladiator 2, they was two brothers. One of them killed the other one, right? And then the character that Denzel Washington was played came and killed the other one, right? Come on now. I don't see where that's right. I don't see where that should happen in life. Your siblings is all you have. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your siblings are all you have. Now, if you and your siblings not getting along and it's okay with your parents to do it that way, then there's something wrong with your parents. You feel me? Very something wrong with your parents. Anyway, like I said to you a long time ago, your parents will oppress you. Your family will oppress you. So don't come talk to me about it's the white man. I don't want to hear that white man, this white man, that stuff. I don't ever want to hear it. Anyway, as I say, you know what I mean? This been another chapter read from Ramses, Volume 1, Series 1, The Son of Light. I catch you next week.